5 years ago, I would not be a friend with myself. The person I became is very different from the person I was, and this happened thanks just to one word. And this word was Erasmus+. My name is Victoria, I come from Latvia, Riga, and I'm a youth worker in the organization Young Folks. I started my journey when I was 19 years old, and still Erasmus Plus is a big part of my everyday life. Well, actually not only mine. During these 5 years, I met hundreds of people who shared their stories with me about how their life changed completely once they applied for a project. So if you ever wanted to go on Erasmus Plus but never had enough courage or knowledge, this video is for you. Together, we will go back to my last training course in Barcelona, which happened in September 2021. But first, let me introduce you to people who helped me to keep this story alive.
My name is Paula. I'm from the south of Spain, and actually I studied engineering, industrial engineering. And right now I just started my long-term volunteering project here in Coma-Ruga, in Tarragona. So I will be volunteering in Glover's Association for 1 year.
So my name is Arisa. I come from Thailand, so it's quite far away. Now at the moment I am a ESC volunteer, long-term volunteer with the Global.
So my name is Emma. I'm a student in Barcelona. I'm studying international relations, and I'm also pretty active in the queer community there.
My name is Tazo. I am from Georgia, but currently I live in Sweden, where I moved a couple of months ago to do my master's degree in social work and human rights. But back in Georgia, I am LGBTQ activist, 5-6 years of experience.
My name is Balázs, and I am from Hungary. I am a geographer, and I came to the project to Spain, first time in this country.
So my name is Jorge, and I'm a professor on gender studies, and my passion is non-formal education, how to bring this gender studies to non-formal methods.
I'm Anna Subeliani. I'm from Georgia. I live in Tbilisi. I'm a queer activist and a TV host as well. So I fight a lot for freedom, for equality in my society. It's very interesting, challenging. Yeah, that's my life.
Making fun of people not having heterosexual orientation, but individuals or the authority by. So homophobia, normalizing women doing housework, sexism, homophobia, misogyny.
Here we are. As you can see, everybody has a very different background, but still we are here in Coma-Ruga, eager to learn and exchange our experiences. I personally come from a very close-minded background. This is why for me this project was something absolutely new, not experienced before, and even very different from what we have in Latvia. And I think this is so crucial to meet this other reality of Western Europe and be aware of different opinions about one specific topic. When I asked participants what was the project about, I received very different answers, because for someone the project was very personal and very new and undiscovered topic. On the other hand, for someone, the project was an important part of their daily activist life.
So Gender Enders is about finding your identity, finding yourself, deconstructing the roles that society actually puts on it.
It's centered on gender and the gender roles and stereotypes, and also we are talking about different type of violences and how to perceive these things in society.
For me, the project was all about identities and thinking about identities, rethinking identities. This is very important, and giving some space where we can see things from different perspectives.
Wow, for me it's really important because now I'm in the time of my life that is like a changing process. I really feel that now I'm discovering myself. I'm really finding who I am.
And also through these youth exchanges, for example, it helps young people to change their views, to change their minds. I think this is very important to share this perspective among these generations. That people living in the West countries should be aware and should be empathetic towards what's happening in the East. I think that the people living in the East also need to see in real life what we are fighting for at some point, and also to see the solidarity from other people.
And people feel free to express, people feel free to be and to share.
And yeah, I liked the most the part when we were working on storytelling and the like a formula how story should be built to be nice to listen and interesting, go to people's hearts. So yeah, I think that that's something that I will really take home and will use in my everyday life and professional life as well.
For the first low empathy courses in the schools, 16 votes in favor. Approved.
And this is exactly what Erasmus Plus is about. Taking home the knowledge, the inspiration, and the feelings from different places abroad. Learning every day and in different ways. Opening up your mind and reflecting on your thoughts. But these are my personal feelings. This is why I decided to ask participants whether Erasmus Plus changed their life too.
Yeah, it did, because actually now my life is orientated in Erasmus Plus. Yeah, it changed my life. How did Erasmus Plus do it? Opening a lot of my mind. Everyone has their own needs. That's one of the most important things that I learned. We all have like different backgrounds, and this is what makes us special, different, who we are. The beauty of sharing, like different cultures, different thoughts, and learning so many new stuff every day.
It's actually absolutely changed my life, because to the previous project where I participated, I met with the love of my life. But in general, it made me more open-minded for the world, and more brave to express myself, more brave to teach and talk about those things.
It changed my way of learning, first of all. When I discovered this non-formal education in international environments, I learned a new way of learning.
My favorite question to ask was about the advice they would give to younger self or younger generation. My advice would be, first of all, accepting yourself as you are and learning to love yourself no matter what, because we are the person we spend the most time with, so we need the right words for our person. And secondly, to learn to constantly improve, change, challenge yourself, and be ready to take the risk. But what advice would you give to younger self?
It's a hard question. So I would say that hope and believe that whatever you feel, whatever you are doing, you are not alone.
I mean, my advice would be to take the risk to go out of your comfort zone. Because even if it's hard, even if it's difficult, and even especially in the beginning, but then when you do it, you just go more deep in yourself, you just discover so many things that you like, and this is going to help you to enjoy more life.
Use all the opportunities. Try to look at the things from different perspectives. And the most important thing is to enjoy with the process and not aim just the final result.
So even though I might have made some, and actually a lot of mistakes in my life, I would say to younger myself that just keep going, be yourself, and yeah, I'm proud of you.
I would advise to them to apply, go and do it. we have to use our time because it's very important, and I regret I didn't do it before.
As you can see, Erasmus is all about the people, the stories, the experience, and learning in a non-formal way. So if you're still thinking whether to go or not, the answer is here. Just do it. And maybe one day you will look back at yourself and say, I would never be a friend with myself 5 years ago.